Got Nooresh Merani joining in at the moment. Kunal Bothra will be with us in just a bit. And Nooresh, let's get in your take because multiple failed attempts and it looks like the markets really saved the best for last. At least we conquered that 19,550 mark with conviction at close. It was a great week for the broader markets as well. What are the levels indicating that there's more optimism now?
So the trends have been pretty positive. On Friday also we saw a nice bump up in the end and we are back to a new all-time high. The case in point is the bounce back in IT was one of the contributors. Then you get ICICI Bank coming close to a new all-time high or making a new all-time high and closing it there. So overall, the bias is positive. It's just that at 19,500, 600, and index traders no more, say, a risk reward trade. So that is where you start focusing on stocks. But across the universe of Nifty top heavyweights, we are seeing good trends. So the bias is positive. Same is the case with Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty looks a little more interesting because it has yet not made a new all-time high again in the last week, which happened with Nifty. So out here, ICICI Bank has hit an all-time high. We are seeing recovery in a lot of smaller names as well. So the bias is positive. If we sustain about 19,600, we could see a move towards 19,800. But overall, as we go higher, the base shifts. So earlier the base was 19,200. Now the base shifts to 19,300. So the Bank Nifty could be more interesting than Nifty going forward for this week.
Stock specific calls, Nooresh, largely banks.
So first would be a buy on Moto Cop. That's a stock which has given a multi-year breakout as well as the new trending stock in the auto space. So that is where I expect a fresh move today, a flag breakout to be done. Also the fact that the stock has crossed that 2950, 3000 mark, which was almost a stiff resistance for the last 2 years as well as 5-6 years. Classical formation here showing good leadership. Did a retest of the breakout at 3050 and reversed. Expecting this to break out, go towards 3500, stop loss at 3000. The next one is the bank, which looks the most interesting one. A fresh all-time high on ICICI Bank. For the last month and a half, the stock has consolidated between 930 to 960 levels. The breakdown below that did not see follow-up selling. And now we are breaking out about 960 levels. 960 was also the high, the 52-week high and all-time high. A short-term cup and handle formation. Sustaining about 960 could give a quick move towards 1050 levels. A stop loss to be kept at 940.